If you lock your house and go out, by the time you come back, you discover that your house has been ransacked and locked back. How will you feel if you are the one? I rented the house. Before I moved in, I traveled. When I came back, I did not go home. I decided to come and drop my things in the new house before going home so that it will not be too much of load for me. So by the time we finally moved in, I discovered that the blouse I wore a day before I traveled was no longer there. The blouse I dropped here. Even when we are cleaning, the rags that we used in cleaning the windows and everything, we saw it outside. The door was left wide, was left ajar. I did not complain. Each time we go out, when we come back, we discover that somebody has entered and ransacked our house. I didn't complain. But something happened. I had to call the caretaker's attention that this is what is happening here. The first time this thing happened was when I traveled before I moved. The the bag I came back from, I came to drop it in the new house before going to the village. So when we finally moved in, I discovered that the top I wore a day before I traveled was no longer there. This is what happened. He said I should take time and search for it. I said, oh God, before telling you this, I know how I've searched. I know how I have searched. I didn't see it. And this thing is not just once. This thing keeps happening. When we go out, at times we come back, we discover that somebody has entered. The most painful part of it is the one that happened recently. When we traveled to the village, my niece forgot something. She came back to pick it. When she was coming out, she didn't remember to remove the key. So when we are finally coming back from the village, I told her to bring out her key so that she can unlock the door. She searched and said she didn't see it. So I thought that she forgot it in the village. I was telling her, I've warned you concerning this key. Look my key well. You have to look for this key anytime you go back. So I brought out my own to unlock the door. I discovered that her own key was on the door, the outer side of it. So I was saying, this one that the people used to ransack our house when we locked it. This one that the key was left in the mouth of the door. Only one God knows what happened. That was how it ended. Before I went to take my bed that night, I discovered that all the soap I left in the toilet, they have packed them. Even the small, small pieces, they are packed on them. And they use the toilet without flushing it well. I don't know who is doing this. So my people, if you are the one, how will you feel? How will you feel? This thing is getting out of hand. How will you feel? How will you feel, my people? I will leave this house for them. Because I don't know what they are doing. I don't know what their plans are. How can somebody be coming to check your house when you are not there? Which I've never picked a pin that does not belong to me before. So why should somebody be doing this? And it cannot be an outsider because the gate is locked. Everybody has his or her own key. Even the children in the house, they have their own key. When they are coming, they open and enter. So how can an outsider enter? And it cannot be people downstairs because the person upstairs with me would notice that somebody came up. Eh? Who is doing this? I don't want to mention name, but I'm just leaving the person for God. Let God judge that person. This thing keeps happening. So my people, how will you feel? Judge this case. So how will you feel? This is not once, not twice. I don't know. Thank you so much.